Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome to today's video. I'm super excited for this one. My name is Ayman Tamli, for you guys that are new to my channel, and my goal for this channel is to help individuals just like yourself find the courage to become the best version of themselves, whether that's physically, mentally, or spiritually. I'm super excited for today's video because it's something that is extremely important to me. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to support this movement of positivity and inspiration, and let's get it. So the inspiration for today's video, guys, comes from two things. The first thing is that I was already in the process of making my own vision board, so I thought, why not bring you along to see how to make a vision board and exactly what goes into the process of making a vision board. And the second thing is that I've noticed that the older you get, in people in general, in society, the older you get, the more you start to give up on your dreams. Like, you know, the big dreams you've had when you were younger, like the dreams that nowadays you'd be like, you know, that type of attitude. So I want to help you revive those dreams by practicing the law of attraction through the vision board. So people in life have their pet peeves, something that they can really not stand. And if there's one thing that I personally cannot stand, if we're just getting to know each other, is that I cannot stand people who have limits on their dreams. People with small minds, people who are like, oh no, what, really? Nah, seriously? Like, get realistic, let's get realistic. That is something that my goal for this video is to help you revive those dreams, your biggest dreams, into reality, in order to be able to make them, to turn them into a fruition. And make sure to stick to the end of the video so I can share with you my own personal experience on how I practiced the law of attraction around 2 years ago. Like, that was the biggest, that confirmed, that was like my stamp, that confirmed how this really works for me. So make sure to stick to the end of this video. On that note, let's go inside so I can get into all the necessary details about how to make a vision board and everything that goes into the process. So let's start off with the number one question that you probably have in your head and you just want to know the answer. What is a vision board? In simple terms, a vision board is a visual representation of the future, the life you want to live, the future you want to have. So it can either be through words, through pictures. I like to have my pictures, the pictures that I printed on my vision board, I personalize them as much as possible in order for me to have a clear tunnel vision on the life that I want to attract. So the beautiful thing about a vision board is that you can have literally anything on it. This is the best and my personal favorite thing about having a vision board. You can have pictures of places you want to visit, pictures of the type of body physique that you want to build, the career path you want to go down, the type of significant other you want to attract into your life, literally anything. As wonderful as that sounds, however, there are certain guidelines that I invite you to follow, and one of them is being very specific onto the type of images, words you pick on your vision board. Your vision board is very sacred. You should take a lot of time in creating your vision board. It's not something where you just bring in a bunch of pictures, words, it takes a lot of time, because let me tell you why. Every single day that your mind tricks you to fall into your comfort zone, feel lazy, feel like procrastinating, feel like sleeping in, when you have your vision board right in front of you and you have the most important things in your life looking at you every single day, the power of your vision will outweigh the negative habits, the weak voice in your head saying, hey, just sit down, sleep, don't chase after your goals, don't be brave, fall into mediocrity. So there are several things that you're going to need when creating your vision board. However, before I get into the most obvious things, I need to really emphasize on this one thing, and it is the mindsets. Before going into all of this, you need to really believe that you can pull off a miracle in your life, and you could actually, your craziest dreams, the things that you cannot fathom, the things that are so crazy to you right now, you need to believe that they can actually happen. As for the obvious things, you're of course going to need a display board. You can have a cork board, display board, hell, you can even have a wall. You can use the wall in your room to create your vision board. I bought this board from Walmart. It's or the dollar store. You can find this anywhere you go. I highly recommend that you get this 3-sided board because it gives you so much more space than a regular poster board would give you. Another thing you're going to need, of course, is double-sided tape. Double-sided tape, of course, you're going to use it to stick on the pictures or the words that you choose onto your board. Thirdly, you're going to need scissors. Scissors are going to help you out because instead of just printing out a picture and cutting it, I advise you to sculpt your picture, make it as real as possible. For example, if you print out a watch or a car, instead of just having a picture of a watch, cut it out and frame it so that it can look as if you have an actual watch on your vision board, which is extremely cool. Or a car, you can cut it around the frames of the car so it can look as real as possible, and that is what you really want when it comes to creating a vision board. So one of my tricks that I usually use whenever I create a vision board is that I pick a song that really gets me going. This has to be the song that it gets you fired up. You just want to jump in, and it gets you so emotional. It gets you very, very, very excited, because when you are very emotionally invested into something, it triggers your subconscious mind, and that is when whatever you're picking on your vision board, you become emotionally invested into it, which means that this is very important to you, leading to every single day when you're looking at your vision board, it's going to give you that boost, that energy, that fire that you need to be able to dominate and crush your day. Another piece of advice that I kindly invite you to incorporate into the process of creating your vision board is to keep at the top of your head people you're doing this for. It could be yourself, it could be your mother, your father, family, the people back home, the people that you love most in your life. You need to have them at the top of your head so that every single time you look at that vision board, they pop into your head. And the days that you're feeling down, they will give you that hope, that inspiration, that motivation that you need. Another form of a why per se could not just be the people that you love, even though that is a very strong factor. They could also be the experiences that put you down, your worst experiences in life. This is now your opportunity to turn those experiences into the fuel, into the fire that every single day you want to. For example, if you grew up in very, very hard financial situation, in poverty, every single day when you look at that vision board, you think about what you went through and how you're going to make yourself proud and how you're going to attract financial abundance into your life. So for the moment that you guys have all been waiting for, let me just share with you one of my experiences of when I attracted something into my life. Before I tell you my story, I just want to make sure that you know that this is not the only time that this has happened. I have had so many experiences or actual vision boards that I created back when I used to live in Morocco, and now it's an actual reality of my life. It's just so crazy, and it proves to me even more how real the law of attraction is. So to get to the point, around the end of 2017, I was watching this documentary about Tony Robbins. If you don't know who Tony Robbins is, he's a very big guru when it comes to the world of inspiration, motivational talks, essentially. I was watching one of his house tours in Fiji, and in the beginning of the house tour, he had a scene where he was under a waterfall, and we all have those moments where we're just captivated by when we see something, it just takes over. We're just like, I wish one day I can be in that position. So the point is, a couple months later, after turning 18 years old, like it was the week after I turned 18, I remember, and I actually had my first job during this time, and I remember a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, Tevin, he invited me to Jamaica, and we went for a week, and I found myself, we went to this waterfall. It's called Ocho Rios, very beautiful in Jamaica. Long story short, I had a blast there, and the crazy thing, this is the crazy part. On my way back to Orlando from Jamaica, I was just scrolling through pictures, and I saw a picture of myself under a waterfall. And when I saw this picture, I said to myself, Ayman, I saw this somewhere. But I can't remember where. It just hit me. The video that I watched of Tony Robbins. And I was so excited to see if this was true that I flew to my phone and I started checking. I watched the video and I was mind blown. So just to show you exactly what I'm talking about, this is the picture that I took that was taken of me when I was in Jamaica. And this is a picture of Tony Robbins that I screenshotted and put on my vision board. And me putting this on my vision board, it just reminds me every single day of how real this is. And it provides me with hope and motivation every single day that whatever you set your mind to and you really with your whole heart desire, not something you're like, one day I want to have this, something you really desire. If you want it, it will happen. And after sharing with you all of the things that I personally do when creating my vision board, this entire video would really not be the same if I didn't show you how my vision board looked like. This is what my vision board looks like. It's I have a strategic strategy to how I create my vision board. It's into 3 parts. These are the materialistic things that I want to, I don't know if you can see in the video. These are the materialistic things that I want to have in my in the future. I also have words such as I attract limitless health and just things that are so, it's just some fresh positive energy that some days you just want to see things, words like that. Another thing I have is this is a picture of me when I was 14 years old back in Morocco, and I remember it was such a moment of where I was dreaming of I had so many big dreams. I was basically in a situation where those dreams looked so far-fetched, but they were far-fetched, but at the same time, I always believed, and I still believe, that they will one day be my reality. So going off on my strategy on how I design my vision board, if you want to say, the left part of the vision board is focused on all of the things that I want to own one day in life. If you want to say, call them the materialistic things you want to own. In the middle, it's all of the important things that you're focused on, that you know, that really cause you to, they get you excited. For example, my religion, the experience I had with the law of attraction once. This is a statement that I wrote that I repeat every single day that really, this thing is powerful. It says, I will remain focused on my goals even if I have a moment of difficulty. I will not give up. I know success comes from consistency. I know that I will make things better. No problem or challenge will stop me. You know, just things like this. You could say, it's extremely corny, you're repeating stuff like this every single day, but it's very, very powerful if you say it with belief and emotion. Your subconscious mind gets programmed around these words, and it's just incredible. The biggest disclaimer I have for this video that I really made sure that I mentioned was that whenever you're creating a vision board, you should remember that this is just a tool that is going to help you attract the life of your dreams through the law of attraction, which is extremely powerful. However, a big however, if you do not put in the hard work, the consistency, the drive, the hours of blood, sweat, and tears into your dreams, and we're not just talking 1 week, 1 month, we're talking for years. If you don't dedicate your life obsessively towards your dreams, this vision board is useless. I'm just gonna say it straight up. However, if you put into the equation hard work, consistency, and using tools such as the vision board, the law of attraction, you're just destined to become successful. So I just want to end this video by saying one thing. Today the point was teaching you how to create a vision board, right? But if you're going to take one thing from this video, I implore you, I invite you, I encourage you to not give up on the biggest dreams of your life. Because who am I to tell you, this is what you do? And I am still on my journey of trying to find success and, accomplishing the big things that I set out to accomplish. But if there's one thing that I can do is share with you that excitement, that motivation, that it is still possible to not give up on your dreams and find the courage, the ounce of courage, whatever it is, to go after what you want to go after in life. You got this. I believe in you. My Instagram is linked to all of my YouTube videos, so if you ever need somebody who is going to genuinely believe in what you're trying to do, hit me up on my DMs and I'm glad to have that conversation, that share with you those words of encouragement that you might need someday. That is a wrap for me. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and show some love. Once again, my name is Ayman Tamli, with all the encouragement, positive inspiration, all you want to call this. Enough said. Have a wonderful day. See ya.